Alright. Hello. We're back again today with shorter stream because it's Super Bowl day, So trying to avoid getting too confident with myself. Do have plans a little bit later too, so we're gonna avoid overlapping that if we can. Yeah, Pokemon Nuzlock! Woo! We're gonna try to get leveled up and hopefully not let anyone die. We only need a handful of levels. And then, so pretty much after the stream, it's probably next stream, we'll probably tackle the Elite Four and win or lose. We'll see. It all comes down to that. Let's see. I think I just made a Discord by accident, but that's okay. I'm not even in Discord. Okay. Alrighty. Controller, there you are. Let's do this. We've been running back and forth between the Victory Road and leveling up using Gyarados, because Gyarados can just sweep everything with his tail. Except for Gravelers. I don't like fighting Gravelers. They freak me out. Get him, Mr. Fish. Got him. Been trying to speedrun my way through Lost Ark the last couple days after streaming, just to try to get a lot of progress in it and get far to where I feel comfortable. And we're getting there. Definitely getting there. I think my character's level 38 now. Took a lot to get there though, that's for sure. Didn't I have a Switch for you? I don't remember. I think I did. I think it's you. He did use Explosion. I thought he would. Sweet. That is the first time I finally got him to, use it. Maybe the second. I don't remember. It's been a few weeks, I think. Hey, every other time they're just throwing stuff at me and not actually doing anything. Come on in, counters. Counters are being a pain in my ass. Per usual. I'm definitely excited for next week then, because if everything goes well this week, today, then we should be pretty well set for the Elite Four. We just gotta go get a couple TMs, probably, and get my moves set up the way I want to for the trial ahead. I have not looked like anything into the Elite Four and what they possibly have. I know vaguely what they have because I've played this game way too much in the past. So a lot of my information is probably going to be platinum based and it's going to throw a wrench into my planning, but that's okay. Pull back. Everyone's getting riled up about new Pokemon news coming out near the end of February here. There's a chance there might be Gen 9 releases. Looking forward to it. See what craziness we might get. It's either going to be about Gen 9 releases or it's going to be about Legends of Arceus DLC. I feel like that's the only two routes they could probably go at the moment. Or both. Could be both. Never know. Ha. Hated the explosion. They're very active about explosions today. I swear last time they didn't do a single explosion, but I also ran from half of them, so who knows. I'm hoping to keep 15 deaths as the only amount of deaths I have. Yeah. LeBron got this. Oh. Better yet, he missed. I don't think this is gonna kill. I don't think so. I wanted to try it just because. Alright, so the goal is 65. And I'll have to cut everyone off right then. Actually, no, I think I need to stop at like middle 64. Because we have the rival fight. We have all 4 of the Elite Four members. 4. I only held up 3 fingers at first there. If I do like 64 and a half, I should be fine. I could always keep my extra rare candies on backhand, so then I can just level them up to 66 if they need it. Because that final battle is going to be down to the wire of luck. I can feel it already. Ooh. Hi, Steelix. Of course it has dirty. Why would it not? I don't only have one Octail left. Yeah. I need to kill and leave. Okay. Pinecone and Spoonman are the ones behind, but we'll get them there. Pacific Stefan? Hi, how's it going? I do not have either of those on this account, unfortunately. So I apologize. All I have is a good old Torterra. Man, training this way is so much harder than just fighting the Elite Four. I'm never gonna win in this condition though, so I gotta do what I can. Encounters, encounters, never gonna get encounters. We're gonna be here all day. I don't know where I want to bring Alakazam and Abomasnow to go train. Because once these guys hit their level cap, I need to figure out something, and leaving them here is not going to be a good idea. Unless I want to use Alakazam to fight nothing but Machopes here. That is possible. I keep wasting an Aqua Tail when it has 1 HP. But I do. Fire. Also, with specific Stefan's request, actually, I think I'm going to start whenever someone does jump in the chat and they want it. I think I'll try to get my other like Pearl game set up after I finish it, to where people need Pokemon. I can literally just breed another Pokemon and give it to them. I have no problem with that, honestly. But that won't be set up for a while. I pretty much have all the Pokemon that aren't mythical in the Pokemon Home. So it's just a matter of getting a duplicate of any one Pokemon and then just giving it to people. That's something I could do in the future. Oh, I did not switch out. Okay, it's fine. Got distracted. 62. Alright, 3 people are at 62. Okay. I honestly don't know what the play is here. I'm gonna have to go farm somewhere weaker, which would just be a pain in the ass to level up. But I would have left Pokemon in my party, so I mean, it wouldn't be bad. don't know. Where would be good? I could go back to the route between... Oh god, what route is that? It's between the 8th gym and the resort area, I guess. I think Alakazam can pretty much handle everything there without dying. Should be able to kill it all in one shot, honestly. And if it can't, we have issues. That or Obama's now. Obama's can put in work there. If he has to fight at a freaking, what's it called? Gastrodon, he'll just one-shot it with grass moves. Which would work, because he is the lowest out of everyone here. I know next time I do a Nuzlock, I'll make it a lot more official. Because I did not switch the battle settings at all. I did not. I basically just made it to where it's like, it's my first time. I'm being kind of casual about it. And I'm trying to get a feel, because it's a game I already knew. But I wanted to make it harder, at least. But I need to make it to where I can't switch after I knock a Pokemon out. And I'll try to not overlevel, but when I'm going in blind, it's not going to matter. So that probably won't matter as much. I'll just have to judge my own discretion on that one. But it sure is going to be fun. That's what I'm hoping for the Gen 9. I want to go in completely blind and just die. I have no idea what to expect. I could always get my friend to look up the levels for me, though, so, of the trainers, just that's it. Just the levels of the gym leaders. So then I have to, figure that much out. Could be really fun. I'm gonna switch out, because if he keeps taking unnecessary damage, it's gonna get me nowhere. Little bit more. Okay, that's one of them to 63. Sound stuff Brock and kamikazes himself. Love it. I love to see it. I don't think I have anything happening next Sunday, so I think we can do a long stream and just get everything done and finish the game. So it should be good. As long as there's nothing that comes up. I don't think there is. I don't remember anything, honestly. So. Also, I'm working on a new overlay thing, and hopefully when I get it done, it's gonna look sick. We'll see. It'll definitely look better instead of saying latest follower and just kind of up there. Of course it has dirt. They always have dirt. Just crunch him. Break your teeth on his steel body. I'm more concerned that they let physical attacks hit a steel Pokemon and not be considered not very effective. Granted, it would make steel very, very broken, but I feel like it could work that way just because steel against a physical attack should be able to take that easily because it's made of steel. And then steel against special attacks should take more damage. Like, you know, some type of factor, I feel, should be there, but they don't. Because technically, Gyarados probably broke his teeth on that right there. Pokemon to 63, get all three of them to 64, and they don't need to be in here anymore. Which also means I need to go to a different location, because unfortunately the one that's sweeping all these Pokemon is 64. So yeah, we'll get them all to 64, and then I'll have the rare candies on the back end if I need to level up any inside the Elite Four. Always has sturdy. I remember when I started training in here, Gyarados couldn't even one-shot a Steelix. It still had like 20 HP every time, and I was like, wow, this is sad. Look how far we've come. I still two-shot a Steelix because I'm sturdy. Nothing changes. Oh, battery gets them. Not that. It's plugged in. There we go. I'm sorry, everyone. This is riveting gameplay, I know. But it has to be done. To show that I'm not cheating. Quick guard. I also need to start recording my videos as I'm streaming, honestly. It'll make it so much easier if I just did that. Because there's always that one day that just takes so much time because I'm waiting for the damn videos to download off Twitch. There's so much I could do to make my life more efficient, but I'm just a slacker. I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that, though. Hey, Dawnstar! How's been your week since I think I last talked to you Tuesday? It was good, and you watched the FIFA Club World Cup, and your team won? Nice! That's always a good feeling, isn't it? And today's the Super Bowl, which my dad wants the Bengals to win really bad. Kind of why it's going to be a shorter stream. I'm going to be, once we hit like 2 hours, I kind of get ready. You have the Rams winning that? Nice. Well then, you and my dad are against each other, which is in perfect fashion. I did have an idea. So someone came into the chat earlier. My pick, I really don't know which one I would like to win more, because I'm not much of a football person. It really depends, and it's a really close game by what it sounds like, so anyone's guess. But yeah, I don't have a pick. I really don't. I might decide closer to the game, but at this current time, I definitely got nothing. But I had someone come into the stream earlier, and he was asking for a Pitfall for a Chimchar, and it made me kind of come up with an idea. Once I get, I guess, Pearl caught up to where I need it to be, since I do have Pokemon Home with pretty much all the Pokemon, except for Mythicals, I have no problem with, like, making more Pokemon with Dittos, and then just, like, giving it out to people that watch that need Pokemon. So I might end up starting doing that at some point. It'll probably not be for, like, another month or so, till I get everything squared away, but... a new trailer for Wolf Among Us 2? What the? I've never heard of what you're talking about. Hi, Graveler. So Gravelers have had a tendency to explode today when they haven't done it, like, at all last week. I don't know. It's weird. It's been a weird day. But I have not seen any new trailer on whatever that is. Is it just Among Us 2? The Spoon Man, making good progress. Gyarados is about to have to be taken out, as well as Gamera and LeBron. Oh yeah, I played a little bit of the Telltale games. I'm guessing it's something similar. It used Dig. It used Dig against my flying Gyarados. This is unfortunate. Same style? Oh, okay. Silly Onyx. I'm kind of waiting for the end of this month, because that's when the Pokemon Company has their kind of debut of what's to come. So I'm curious to see if there's going to be anything Legend of Arceus based or Gen 9 based. And if there's a Gen 9, it's gonna be a completely blind Nuzlock. I hope you know that. It's gonna be pain. I want to go in not having a clue what's happening. Alright, one more fight for Gyarados, and then Gyarados needs to get the hell out of here. Also, Lost Ark is very addictive, by the way. Not only for the fact that you have so many collectibles you can go get, but just powering through and getting good with your abilities. Oh, it feels so good. We finally reached the date for Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remastered for February 23rd. Nice, that's just around the corner. Okay, I think I'm gonna fly back down to here and start having Abomasnow just put in work. I have not found any PP yet. I think we're gonna save that for next stream, because I only have like an hour and 10 minutes left for today. Next stream, we're going to get all the items we need. We're gonna finish leveling up. We're gonna get all our moves set up, and then we're gonna go for it. We're gonna try not to die. Boxes. I need you. You are ready. You will wait there. You guys aren't ready. Put you there. I need to get item off of, whoops, Gyarados. Put it on Pinecone just in case. Pinecone and Spoon Man. Yep. I figured bringing... Just having Alakazam there will be such a substantial boost because of how fast he really is. I mean, his speed stat's already at 170, so I'm like, he's pretty fast. He can get one good hit in if he needs to at any point. He just can't take a hit well. Hey, I got Gastrodon. Exactly who I wanted to kill. I forgot what damage is back. I need another grass move on this guy. Whoops. Where was it? I don't remember. I need to look at the town map. Does it not tell me here? It doesn't. It doesn't tell me here. You have the Mega Drain TM? I don't think so. I really don't think so. And it looks like I don't... It doesn't tell me where the move Rememberer is, which is unfortunate. So I'm going to just type that in real quick. Alright, let's move. Okay, he's in Pastoria City. That's easy enough. Easy fine. Okay, we're gonna have to go on a TM hunt. We're gonna have to get stuff figured out. It's gonna be an adventure. I wanted to see if he had any moves though before I do anything. I need heart scales. That's concerning. I forgot it was a lot more difficult like this. So how do one get heart scales? In the Grand Underground. Wow. Also in Route 212. Well, I guess we're gonna go underground for a hot minute. Which is fine. I just need like one hard scale. So we're gonna try to get one, okay? It's still low battery. What? You're plugged in though. Stop lying to me. Let me plug you in something else. This will charge you, I know that for sure. No, I didn't mean to do that. Ah. Explorer's Kit. Use this item. Yeah, I want to play alone. Yeah, that's fine. First time I've been down here. Woo! Do I have any other Fire TM moves? I have Flamethrower, and I can just go buy Flamethrower. So I'm not too worried about that. Few confirmed items. Well, this is garbage, isn't it? Oh, they're both right here. I should have just swapped that. This does not give me what I'm looking for. Oh, I got a Tangrove statue. I think it's right here. 3 confirmed items. I got an ice statue. That's cool. That's a yellow shard. That could also come in handy. How is that not uncovered? What? Oh. I need a heart scale, though. That's what I immediately need. Frostlass. Hi, random stranger. I can also get moves down here. I didn't even think about that. That could be fun. Diglett! Give me! Hard scale. There's supposedly one in Route 212, so I could also go there if this is not going to give me any results immediately. Red spear. Green spear. Ooh. Is that a big bone? Where is this other one? Is it right here? Somewhere over here, then. There it is! Got a rare bone. Where is it? There it is. 2 items. There's one. Here's the other. Probably bad. That blue shard. Blue spear, a large blue spear. Ooh. Nice. I think I can catch a love disc, but I also don't have a super rod. But I can't catch a Pokemon because I've already caught him. I also fucked up my encounter outside the Pokemon League because I think I could have caught a Pokemon there. And I didn't. So I lost an encounter, so that's good on me. I think I did anyway. Another box. Bug box. Oh. Nailed it. Missing in yellow shards. Oh, where's my dad's statue? Really? Killing me, game. Oh, thanks, Diglett. Let's head up past this wild area up here. Maybe there'll be more twinkles. Oh, Pelipper, fuck off. Even if this was my encounter here, it's still Dupe's Claws, so I can leave him. Get out of here. Leave me alone. Okay, there's a couple more. Two. Well, I'm getting a lot of these, and on my Pearl game, I did not get like a single one for like half the game. Chimecho. Green shard. Really? Is it over here, I'm guessing? Can't even see it. Nope. Usually heart scales are really easy to come by under here, but I'm just not getting lucky. Another bug. Yeah, that's about right. There's 4 items in that, and I only found 2. Burmy! Alright, looks like there's only 2 more spots. We'll try it, and then we'll just head to 212. Diglett! Oh, it's a steel box. I was like, what am I looking at? Or diamond box. Heart scale! We found one. They're tiny. I thought they were bigger. Oh, it's a gorgeous box? Oh. So it's a shiny box. Shiny bronze one. That's pretty cool. I really need to get into the other, like, the game and play the Underground more, because this Underground's fun. Legends of Arceus has taken a hold of my heart. There's more? I thought there was only 2. Maybe I was blind. Oh, it's a big boy. Alright, we can leave. We can go check out what moves people can get. Tentacruel. Alright, do I just use it again? Oh, that's how I ping. Oh, there we go. Go up. Okay, we're gonna save, because I feel like he's gonna try to, like, rob me of a heart scale if I decide I don't want to do it, so I'm gonna do it just in case. I can learn all that. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna have to get a lot of heart scales, because I'm sure we're gonna have to redesign the team a lot. So that's gonna be fun. Nothing was really good for him though. So that's good. Who else? What can you learn? You got Future Set, Roleplay, Size Shock, which is 80. Cover, Psycho Cut, 70. Physical, not good. Side Beam, 65. Fusion, 50. Yeah. Leaf Age? A 40 physical attacker. I mean, in that case, it would be better just go with Razor Leaf now. Well, I have a 5% chance of missing. He might... I think he can learn Solar Beam. The issue is that he sets up Hail. So, no matter what, he has to wait 2 turns. Which is kind of a problematic thing for someone to have. I don't know. I don't know about that. Where is this Mega Drain? Actually, I think I can get a grass move. Hold on. Let me double check my bag real quick, too. Make sure I'm not crazy. Got Grass Knot. Why are you telling me it's low battery? You're literally plugged in. Stop yelling at me. Wow. I have Bullet Seed. Uh-oh, hello. Let's go back to the TM shop over here. It's gonna be a hunt to figure out what the hell I can and can't get anywhere at this point. This game in TMs. I might have to explore underground quite a bit to get some of the TMs I want. Who knows? Wrong floor. I need to go up a couple floors. It's one more floor. I had to think about it. You. Okay, so we got There's Solar Beam. And I do believe he can learn it. We're gonna buy one just in case. And that's about it. So yes, pretty much my whole team can learn it. Yeah, Fireblast. Fireblast is also kind of concerning though at the same time. Just because it's has a chance to miss. Which could be bad. That's not what I wanted. Why am I in there? I want to be back. It's an 85% accuracy, but it does do a lot of damage. But Zapdos already knows this move, and I don't even need it, so there was no point to buy it. I could teach it to Gyarados, though. That is a thing. Okay, let's, we're looking for, what was it? Grass, just any grass move, honestly. We got Absorb, Therapy, Bolt Seed, Concentrate Energy Ball, Giga Drain. Actually, I'm curious. I could get Giga Drain. Been Route 209 apparently. Gyarados does need Dragon Move. I think I have Dragon Tail. I think I do have Dragon Tail. I could also learn Outrage at some point, I'm sure. Let's see. So Route 209, supposedly. Wanted a closer look at that, but it's not giving me. There we go. Steel Wing's way over there. Giga Drain's way over there. Okay. So I could get Giga Drain. Giga Drain's fantastic, which is why I love Gamera that has it. Can deal a lot of damage. And heal. Okay, so we're gonna go, no, out of habit, still trying to go to my Pokemon to fly. Don't know why. 209, 209. Is this 209? This is 209. I think the first start will be right here. There's also Steel Wing over here, which I think I already collected. It looks like I did. Yep, totally did. This little secret passage right here. Giga Drain! Woo! Alright. So this works out well. Comes down to what move do I want to get rid of? Probably Ice Shard. No, Ice Shard makes it to where I always go first, though. That could come in handy. Ooh, that's tough. Ice Shard or Punch. But, yeah, you're right. Yeah. Kind of concerned by Blizzard and not hitting. But Woodhammer is pretty much his go-to. I'm gonna hit you with a grass move and you're dead. Ice Shard could come in clutch if I need it. So let's say Ice Punch. Blizzard is good for damage, but 70% accuracy kind of concerns me a little bit. We'll go with it. Okay. Now that we got that resolved, I can go back to farming for now. Since I forgot Woodhammer hurts me. Yeah, we'll get all of that stuff, depending on how long it takes, finalized next time. And then we'll see how well timing-wise goes next week with all that information being done. And then we may or may not just tackle the Elite Four right then. Mr. Mime. If I recall correctly, Mr. Mimes literally have no attack either. They're just defensive bastards. Oh no, not my physical moves. Too bad special attack. Okay, Gamera's about to be swapped out, so the XP won't be as bad. Hey, Floatzel. Aqua Jet. Silly Floatzel. See, when it comes to the fight against Cynthia, Ice Shard might be my saving grace. And I just realized that only because if I can get that damn Garchomp weak enough to where an Ice Shard will guarantee a kill, I get to go first. It doesn't matter what move he uses. I get to go first. Because I know damn well Cynthia does not have any quick attacking moves on that Garchomp. It's nothing but pain. Spiritomb is a whole other problem. Spiritomb has like no weakness, so we're just gonna have to nickel and dime and deal with him as we can. Which is concerning, but we'll figure it out. I want to actually see the difference in damage right here. That did a lot of damage. That did just as much damage as Blizzard did. Like, what? What? I'm so confused. Alright, 64. Gamera needs to get out of the party. Boxes. Come here, Gamera. And then LeBron, then Zapdos, and then pretty much the last two. And then we're leveled and ready to go. It's a Wingle. Just I shard him. Honestly, I'm curious if we know the moves Perish Song in this game. Because I could deal with Spirit Tome in 3 turns if I just Perish Song. Kind of cheap, but you know, it works. I think... Couldn't I get Toxic on a Pokemon? If I could get Toxic on a Pokemon and then use it on Spirit Tome anyway. I don't have it at this moment. I think I can buy it. I might have one in my bag, I don't know. But I'm pretty sure you can just buy it too, so. That would be probably a smart idea, yeah. I think Ice Beam has a lot higher chance of hitting. Blizzard's good for a multi-battle though. But since there's no multi-battle, it's kinda there. I have still yet to find a shiny in this run though. Makes me kinda sad. I get Grass moves so I can deal with Gastrodons and not hurt myself, and then I get every Pokemon but a Gastrodon practically. Great. One thing I haven't encountered yet is a Chatot, and I know Chatots like to be very spicy right now. Stop telling me low battery, you're plugged in! What do you want from me? Either my cable is going bad or my controller is going bad. I don't know. Something's happening. One of them's going bad. Spicy, yeah, spicy. Alright, we can get LeBron out of here. Zapdos will be out of here in 2 levels. And then it's just Spoonman and Pinecone. And Pinecone's the lowest, and he's the one training. I would use the rare candies to help get him caught up, but I'm gonna save those just in case I need them. I might use some of them. I think I can use 2 without, like, accidentally running myself out. I was expecting training down here to be a lot worse than it is. It's actually not that bad. No, I wish I did. Because I realized while playing Legends of Arceus how fucking tanky Drift Blooms are. And I really wish I did. But I already used up that encounter. That's where I got a Pachirisu. I got the Pachirisu. Yeah. So that encounter is ruined. I can never get it. I know. I didn't realize how fucking tanky they can be. But they can be tanky. They have such a large health pool. I only noticed it because of Legends of Arceus. Because I'm fighting one on that game, and it's just like, oh look, it's a Drifloon. It's only level 30. It has over 250 HP. I'm like, 250 at level 30? What? Thing's a beast. And they can learn some interesting moves. But unfortunately, I can't get one. If I ever have an opportunity for another Drifloon, though, at some point, it's happening. Abilities aren't, but he's still super tanky. There are no abilities in that game, though. Which is nice, because then I don't have to worry about Aftermath from those bastards. I had to kill so many of them. I would have been so mad. But yeah, no abilities. Speaking of which, I think next Friday I'll probably play a bit of Legends of Arceus to try to get more progress done. Just because I want to. Soon, one day there's going to be Elden Ring, and when the Elden Ring comes out, then that's going to be being streamed. And then whenever I hit 50 followers, that's when good old, what's it called? Dead Space gets to be played, and I'm not thrilled about that one, but we'll do it. Only because I don't want to do it. Yeah, I don't do well with horror ambience, that's for sure. It's gonna be a great time. Keep shaking the table, I'm sorry. Dead Space 2 is better. Oh, don't worry. That's gonna be on the list of what I get to do afterwards. That'll be another follower goal. I know I've seen very little of Dead Space. Very little. Because my friend was playing it. And I watched, like, maybe a portion of the beginning. And I went, I hate it. I already hate it. I get to learn Flare Blitz. And it's... Okay, I get to hurt myself. But I do a lot of damage. We'll replace a Flame Wheel. So if they have poor physical defense, I can just hit them with physical. Yeah, that'll be a good one. Also, I like how Rabidash's starting point is more physical based, like very physical based. But I'm guessing my stats were lined up just right to where physical and special are like only 10 points away from each other. So I clearly did something. In Dead Space 2, the player character talks. Right? Like, talk about quality of life change. I believe it, though. That's usually how older games did things. I get to learn Sheer Cold. I don't know if I should use this ever. This is guaranteed. I'm gonna kill that Pokemon, but will I hit? And I don't think we're gonna take that gamble because I'm gonna lose. So over Blizzard, but we're gonna put Ice Beam there. You're crazy. I mean, if I feel like I want to gamble, then yeah, totally. But I feel like it's not gonna work. For now, then I see. I don't need that temptation in my life. You're trying to make me do evil, Dawnstar. No, I can't do it. You're gonna tempt me to put the freaking hard scale to use and get Sheer Cold on just for 2 seconds. Do it. It's your destiny. No. You can't make me. But the temptation is there. That is for sure. But I will lose. I will lose Obama Snow because of it, and I'm not gonna risk that. No more death. We've had enough. We had 15 deaths in this game. We have it on Lapras, but that's a good one to have it on. Like, Lapras is the beast. Lapras is terrifying. It's a Mr. Mime. We're gonna kill it with a shard. Easy kills. I need to fight more Gastron. This game needs to give it to me. Get as much as we can in the next 24 minutes, give or take. Fucking sorry. Why does Kirby have a gun? Well, yeah, I get that from another streamer. Yeah, that makes sense. But like, why? But better question to my question, why not, you know? Why doesn't Kirby have a gun? Honestly, a lot of Kirby's problems would be dealt with a lot easier if he just had a gun. At some point, I do need to start making emotes for myself. Stop telling me low battery. This damn game. Damn thing. I have seen the new trailer. I did see the Nintendo Direct that was out recently. That was a lot. Kirby can become a car. Let that sink in. That Kirby game actually does look fun. I'm actually really tempted to actually get it. It does look like Mario Odyssey. I like how they like slowly branching. They made Mario Odyssey, everyone loved it, and then went, what else could we make like Mario Odyssey? And then they're just like slowly gonna change everything into that type of style. Oh! Tired. Let's wood hammer him. Nailed it. Mario Odyssey, but replace Mario with Kirby. It's so true, though. The XP curve is starting to slow down a little bit in this area. Makes me wonder. I don't know if the surfing spot going up towards Victory Road is any better than this spot. I think the Pokemon when surfing are a lot lower level. Which is kind of unfortunate. Sucker Punch. But it failed. How did he make it fail Sucker Punch? What? Oh, it's because Ice Shard always goes first. That's why. I out-prioritize Sucker Punch. That's amazing. I love the fact that Gastrodons, they're just so buff. But yet, they get touched by like one blade of grass and they're just like, no. And they just fall over dead. Makes you wonder how they're living in this grass, actually. That's actually like one of my favorite animation things to see. When someone just like barely takes an animation of something, they barely touch something and it just falls over and they're like, oh no. Whoops. So funny. They're so tiny still. They're just so tiny. But they're adorable. Okay, looks like we'll be able to get Rapidash up to level 64. Everyone else will be working their way there. Minecraft's gonna surpass Spoon Man before they get to 64, it looks like. It's a Wingo, watch out! And it's it. It's gonna kill us! Oh god! Oh, what game was that? It was Devour. The game Devour, right? I played that like once in the past. Fucking terrifying. Spiders are awful. That's all I gotta say. Supposedly they're gonna have a new map coming out soonish. So I'm sure me and my friends will jump into that and get scared half to death. At some point. I hated that. I hated. I knew the spiders were there, and we did the first map. It's like, okay, this isn't too bad, you know. I can kind of manage. Second map, all right, little terrified, but I'm holding in there. I'm doing okay. Spiders. I was not okay. You're a monk. How does that solve my issue? You're a monk in that game? Yes and no? I mean, you're more cultists, I think, but yeah. Game was terrifying. I hated it. I hated the third one. We didn't lose on the third building either, but we didn't lose either time we played it, but I hated it the most. Those creepy crawly spiders and their little hissing at you. Not okay. Okay. We can go back and heal. Almost there for Spoon Man. Yeah, he's almost 60, I think. Zapdos is about to be taken out of the party. I think it's like 1 or 2 more battles. And it's just down to 2, and once they're all fully leveled up, we are pretty well set. We just gotta get the moves we need. Find PP items, of course. We need to find all those. I need to get everything figured out as best I can on that one. And then onward. Also finding, like, ethers and elixirs would be very key, so we need to definitely find more of those, too. These battles might hurt a lot. He used a waterfall. How dare you, Floatzel? How dare you? Level 60 Spoon Man. Yeah, nice zoom up on my face. Doing great, game. Okay. We also need to find the items that help boost certain moves, like, you know, the barb for poison and a miracle seed for grass and all that stuff. I do need to go find where all those items are so I can boost everyone appropriately. That or leftovers or something. Because I don't have any of that stuff. I've missed out on some stuff along the way. I don't think so. I'm fairly certain I do not have Nevermelt Ice. Chapter. So close, Rapidash. So close. So close. It's Mr. Mime. That can't even hit me. We'll just start by taking some of his life. Zapdos made it. Four out of 6. Stop yelling at me. Why? It's not so bad. You don't know what you're talking about. Nice. I forgot double hit is actually an attack. Legends of Arceus, double hit just boosts your fighting stance. I think it just makes your next hit even stronger. So when it's a double hit, I'm like, oh, so you're gonna do nothing? And then he hit me and I was like, oh yeah. It's been a while. Yeah. It really throws me off that it's different. They also changed Stealth Rock, which was a major difference. Alright, we'll go until I need to go back to the Pokemon Center, and then that's going to be a good place to stop for today. That'll put us at... what time is it? 2 o'clock right now? Everything starts at 3:30. Easy. So Stealth Rock, as well as doing extra damage over time, it does damage over time. It also does an attack that does do damage right then and there. So, instead of it just floating and like waiting for a Pokemon to be swapped out, it does damage and it continues to do damage. What an emote. Ta-ta. I still find it funny how they banned Chatot. He's such an adorable little creature. But they gave him a feature they should have never gave him. Yeah, the mic on the DS. In hindsight, not the best idea to give to teenagers and kids and, you know, unappropriate adults. But they learned their lesson. But at the cost. Poor, poor Chatot. It's just like how Porygon is banned from the anime, but Porygon wasn't the one that caused the bad thing, it was Pikachu. But they banned Porygon instead. Having me check right on my killing me. Dude, the golden boy doing nothing wrong as he does everything wrong. Pretty accurate. Man, I'm hungry. Can't wait to go over to my parents' house and eat. Goodbye, Chatot. And another one appears. I'm waiting for one of these Pokemon to just be shiny so I can catch it and then never use it. Exactly. That was the one rule I wanted to have, just in case. Because my luck with shinies is 0 in the base games. And if I do get a shiny, it's going to be something that's really hard to get, probably. And then I'll never get a shiny again. That is the curse I live. What difficulty am I thinking for Dead Space? What are the difficulty options? I have no idea. Because knowing me, I'm gonna choose something hard. That's just the way I live. I like the games to be challenging. That's one thing that's been missing from a lot of games anymore. There's just no challenge to them. Yeah, Todd. Cat tots are so adorable. Yet, just so chat tots. Cat tots are mean in Legend of Arceus. If you get to them, you can scare them. So then they'll sing their little tune they make. And then it will summon other Pokemon nearby to help them, and then you get attacked by like 4 Pokemon all at once. And it's like, ah. It's terrifying really fast. Hi, Mr. Mime. Casual, normal, survivalist, Vila, hardcore. You need to beat the game to unlock hardcore. Okay, so I'm guessing we got easy, normal, survivalist probably means it's a little bit harder. Zealot, I have no idea what that means, but it probably sounds like it's gonna be impossible. I'm sure I'll have to look into it further too, but I'll probably pick the hard option, but probably not the hardest option that's available. Maybe. It depends. Depends on what it tells me. They kind of give a description whenever you like try to choose a difficulty, and it kind of explains what it's going to be like. Dead Space 3 is co-op? Oh, beautiful. You know what that means. I'm gonna drag my friend into it and he can suffer with me. He'd probably enjoy it too much. It's probably better if I just suffer alone. 1 and 2 or not. Man, yeah, that sounds alright. We want a Giga Drain here. accidentally kill myself with wood hammer. That'd be silly. "61 Spoon Man." Running out of PP, gonna have to go back soon. What does Safeguard even do? I don't even remember. Like, I think it... Does it avoid status effects? That might be what it is. So I can't burn it. It's been a long time. Wood hammer. Almost done for today. A little bit more. Be done quicker, technically, if I was fighting gastrodons and floats the whole time. This is working in the game's benefit, I guess. Let's see. I want a wood hammer. What hammer? Next time, to speed up this process, I think I should be safe enough to go fight inside. Well, maybe not. As long as I avoid gravelers, I might be okay to fight inside the Victory Road next time to get these last two leveled up. I don't know if I want to risk it though. I think it'd be just safer to stay out here and just keep leveling up. It's only going to take like another hour of grinding probably. And I can use like 2 rare candies, so I could speed up the process a little bit. Exactly. Expecting the unexpected is what needs to happen in my scenario. I can fight one more Gastrodon Orphanetzel. And then after that, we will call it. And there he is, majestic as all. Wood hammer. Alright. Just shy of 60. I think I almost did it. Go back and heal real quick. So go back and heal. Next time we'll finish up leveling. Then we'll probably go figure out what moves I need to cycle in and out. So that means we're going on a TM hunt. And we're going to go for the item for each Pokemon to increase their stats of whatever typing I need, of course. So we're going to go on a hunt for both of that. And then we might have to go back to the underground. Maybe? We'll see. And TM the PP. The PP as well. Yes, we need to deal with that. So that's going to be a lot of the next adventure. Give or take. We'll see how it all turns out in the end. Just mute the radio for a second. It's being dumb. Alright, that's done. So yeah, that'll be the plan. We'll get it. And we may or may not do the Elite Four next time. We'll figure out all in the time frame. We'll get there. Dawnstar, it's a pleasure as always. Appreciate it. And hopefully see you next time. That'll be Tuesday, if I'm correct. We'll see how it goes. So, see you then. And thank you everyone else for watching, hanging out, dropping by, lurking, whatever it all is that everyone does. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.